This is new dot operator in Excel, which a lot of people are still not aware of. And in this video, I'm going to show you 3 examples to make you understand how to use it. So let's start the video. Now let me show you a simple example here. If you look at this worksheet where I have these names, and in this worksheet, blank worksheet, if I try to refer to this list of names like this, I get the list as it is. But if I change the reference, let's say if I select the entire column instead of a specific range, I get the list, but I also get these blank values here. And that is where the use of dot operator starts. So what I'll do, I'll simply edit my reference. It's simple reference to the range, and I will add a dot after the column. And the moment I hit enter here, you see it trim downs all the values which are trailing. So after the actual value, the last value, it trimmed down all the blank values. And in the same way, if I add a dot before the column, it trims down all the blank values which are leading values, anything that is before the actual value starts. Here I have this small table with quantity and price, and if I want to have the final amount, I can write a formula, a simple formula like this. So I'll just use the asterisk sign for multiplication, the first range for the quantity and the second range for the price, and when I hit enter, I get this final amount here. But there is one big problem with this formula. If I just want to have, let's say if I want to extend this data, I want to add more data here. If I add, let's say 45 quantity and $210 for the price, I cannot have this calculation automatically because I need to change that range from here. Now to deal with this problem, if I write the formula like this, if I just select extended range here up to, let's say 25 cells, and then if I say multiply using asterisk, and then when I hit enter, I get the amount. If I add new quantity and price, let's say if I add 50 here, and if I say 150 for the price, I get this amount automatically. So this is a dynamic column, but I also get these blank cells in this column which I don't want, and this is where I can use the dot operator. So I'll just go back to my formula, and after the column I'm going to add a dot, and then after a column here I'm going to add dot and hit enter. And as soon as I hit enter, it trims down all the blank values from this column as well as from this column. So if I just edit it again, I can show you for C2 to C25, any cell where I have blank values, this small dot operator will trim down those values. And the same thing goes with the column D, D2 to D25. It trims down every single blank cells, blank value. And there's also a trim range function along with the dot operator that we can use instead of using these dots. So if I just edit my formula from here and remove these dots from here, and I'm going to say trim range, and here also I'm going to use the trim range, hit enter, and it gives me exactly same result. But if I just edit this function again, you can see we have a few options here. If I want to trim down my rows, for leading values or for trailing values, and if I want to trim down values from the both sides. So this is something I can use in this function. I can also specify the columns in a horizontal way if my data is in horizontal way, and if I want to trim down the leading or the trailing values from that column, from the range of that column, I can use this argument as well. If you look at here, I have 3 different worksheets here, and I have data for 3 different departments. And now if I want to club this data, I want to merge this data, how would I do this? So I'll use this function called Vstack, and now I'm going to go to sales and select this range. I'm going to select extended range here, a range more than the actual data. And then I'm going to go to the next worksheet, again selecting up to extended range, and same for the third worksheet. Now when I close this function, hit enter, I get back, I have these blank rows here which are extended range, but right now I don't have data in these rows in all 3 worksheets. Now here is something where I can use the dot operator. So if I just edit my function or formula here and add this one dot for trailing and hit enter. Now I don't have those blank rows that I have selected as extended range. My data is now without any of those rows. Hey, thanks for watching this video, and make sure to check out this video on 10 mind-blowing Excel tricks to increase your productivity. And I'll see you next week.